Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 6 trades. Today's date is October the 6th and I'm using my new Super Trader system. Took the trades the usual time around 7, closed out the trades around 10:20 as you can see here. And now before I get into these trades, I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time, and that includes all my trigger systems. It took me 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. To get that up to 80 or 90% success rate, you'll have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time, a lot of demo trading, and a lot of education. I provide the education. You must buy the education, and then you must do the homework, or you will fail at trading. I highly suggest putting in more than one trade at a time, as no one knows which pair will move the greatest number of pips. That is why I place 3 or more trades at a time. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. If you leave your name and email address, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Okay, now we can get into these trades. Now before I take the trade, I always drill down the lights. That's what my mentor told me about 16 years ago. You have to check the higher time frames and go in the direction of the trend. And once you establish that, the market may go against you, and definitely more than 10 pips. But eventually the higher time frames will pull it back in the right direction. So there's the arrow after I drilled down the lights. I knew I want to be selling. This trade did qualify for a great way to trade using the indicators on the top and the bottom. The system, Super Trader, was saying sell, the 3 red boxes, sell. So let's see where I got in at. Took the trade at this cursor, as I mentioned. In the Forex, generally as a rule, the move back or against it is not quite as big as the future pairs. But that's the way it goes. Futures has a lot more volatility. Took the trade here, it did go against me 7 pips, and this is where I caught it as I was closing out all the trades at the same time, as you can see. So once I get around 100 pips, and this is probably around 200 pips, so I was definitely happy today. Ended up with 12 pips, and 12 pips on the EuroCAD paid $1,029. Moving on to the pound yen. So after I drilled down the lights, I knew I was selling. And this is another trade, was a perfect example of a great way to trade. It's a very high success rate, at least it is for me, at least 95%. When I see the charts looking like this, and after I drill down the lights, I'm quite sure I'm going to get some pips. Now it doesn't mean I'm going to get 100 pips, but I'm going to get some pips. So let's see where I got in at. Right here at this cursor, again it went against me, not a big deal. Went against me 20 pips, and I closed it out with, looks like 20 pips, and 20 pips on the pound yen paid $1,707. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, Euro Aussie. Another trade that I sold after I drilled down the lights. I knew that I wanted to be selling. That's why there's a down arrow. I manually put that in. Some traders seem to think that the Super Trader has this arrow that'll pop up automatically and say to sell, but no, you have to manually drill down the lights, and once you establish the fact that you're selling, quite simple. All you do is put in an arrow. There you go. It's not too difficult. And this reminds me that this pair I want to be selling. So let's see where I got in at. Another entry right here went against me 4 pips. Could have got a lot more. Didn't see it at this point as I was distracted looking at other things. I ended up with 26 pips, and 26 pips on the Euro Aussie paid $1,957. Okay, let's move on to the next instrument, which was the Dow Jones. Another one I sold. There's the arrow. Did do this fairly big pullback. Remember, the higher time frames are saying to sell. Sometimes you will get these big move backs. So you just have to hang tight and wait. Because just as easy as it went down over here, could have easily gone down right from here. So I took the trade. Eventually I just closed out the trade being happy, as I always say. I was happy with 60 pips. And remember, 60 each pip on the Dow, they pay $5. So 60 pips paid out $3,050. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, the Euro New Zealand. Here's another one that I sold. There's the arrow. Let's run a check where I got in at. This one didn't go very much against me. It was only like 6 pips. And I closed it out as usual, just being happy, and looks like it doesn't want to break this bottom anyhow. At this point I ended up getting 50 pips, and 50 pips on the Euro New Zealand paid out $3,453. Okay, moving on to the last trade, the Russell. Here's another one that can move and jump around quite a bit. But as long as the higher time frames are telling you, in this case to sell, it's going to go down, well, it's just representing like the flow of the market. The market's very random. The only difference is futures moves a lot more than Forex. So it does much bigger swings. So let's see. Here we go. It looks like it's really struggling to break this bottom. Everything is saying to sell. The boxes, the system, just doing this pullback. Not a big deal. You just got to wait for the cycle to be done. And I teach exactly what to look for to see when the cycle is done. Looks like there's 85 pips here, approximately. Probably closer to 84 pips, and 84 pips on the Russell paid $8,300. So another great day of trading today. I ended up with 252 pips and ticks, and those 252 pips paid out $19,498. So if your system is not producing like my Super Trader system, I suggest you get your hands on it, and to do so, all you got to do is look right below this video, and you'll see this right up. It's my Super Trader system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. If you don't learn this, you'll never succeed. Now, my Super Trader system has well over 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now, it comes with 12 custom indicators here and 5 MT4 templates, and of course my favorite meter. Now, I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. This will increase your chances at succeeding because there's a lot of training and education within here. Now, there's a lot of ways to trade. I do teach a lot of ways to trade. That's why there's 45 training videos. My favorite way is this one at the top, a great way to trade. and also made a long video. It's about 50 minutes long. This one in red, how to back test using the trading simulator. I do this every weekend, 8 hours, and that is what helped me to increase the pip totals over roughly 4 weeks. Each week I was doing the equivalent of 1 year's worth of trading, and that, that's the same as if you're trading the way you're going now, and every year you should be getting better and better. So can you imagine if you can do the equivalent of 4 years in 4 weeks? It definitely really should speed up your learning curve, like the way it has helped me a lot. I highly recommend you getting your hands on this trading simulator. And I'll show you exactly how to do that. Now you can put the video on pause and read all the different ways that I teach how to trade the markets. And if you have any questions at all, quite simple, pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. If you live too far, all you got to do is send me an email. Here's my email address. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now I do prefer Skype. Simple. All you got to do is click on this link and we'll have Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing I'll give you a free session and answer your questions and give you some tips and tricks. Keep in mind that I do that with no obligation to you. Now if you click on this link here, you'll see 35 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. So it's just about time to wrap up this video, and I'll repeat it one more time again. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade, good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.